usual. Hello there, and welcome to episode 29 of my series where I tried to play the cities, towns, and urban areas of Norway to a Geoguessr score of 25,000 points each. Today we have made it to yet another inland town. I did say in the Optal episode that we don't have a lot of them. Most of them are strung out along the coast or very, very close to the coast. While Vossevangen, or Vossevangen, depending on which you choose, is sort of inland. It's, well, if you see here, we got the Hardangerfjord extending from the ocean, so I guess you may be 15 kilometers in a straight line from the sea technically, but for all practical purposes, Vossevangen is an inland town. And it is an old town. It has been around definitely since the Viking Age. Well, not as a town as such, but as a focal point for the nearby region. There are valleys meeting up here, and that will eventually take you down to the sea in various directions. And it's quite an arable area, so popular with farmers. And because it is sort of at the nexus of valleys, it has also been a very important communications, well, I wouldn't say hub, but a communications place. If you came across the mountains from the eastern part of the country and were going to Bergen, Voss would very much be a natural place to stop over. And also when they built a railway line through here in the early 1910s, Voss became an important railway station for the area. And there was also this shorter railway line and going off to Granvin, ceased operating in the 1990s, I think. That would be a hub for the people who would come with the boat routes on the fjord, and then into Granvin and jump on the commuter. Let's call it a commuter train to Vossevangen, and then they could get on elsewhere in the world. There's about 6,800 people living in Vossevangen, and but there are plans to extend the town with about 4,000 housing units, making room for 9,000 more people. Whenever that happens, the roads and the railway to Bergen are improved. There are plans to do so, but they are quite in the blue. But once that is done, Vossevangen is quite eligible as a commuter town to get to Bergen. So that's enough about Vossevangen for now. Let's start playing. Well, actually, after checking my facts a little bit, the railway line from Bergen to Voss was opened in 1883. So, but it took about 20 more years to build, 30 more years to build a railway line across the mountain towards Oslo. Anyways, let's see what Vossevangen is like. Okay, immediately we find ourselves in a residential area of the town. And this is facing westwards towards the hill. Let's see. So the town is sort of to the southeast, I think. Now, it's not been that long since well, it's been a while, but I did, when I played a commune back in the previous series, I seem to recall that this was an area riddled with map misalignments. Now, there's a river there, and I have a feeling, but it's no longer accurate unless we are looking up at this lake. I thought we might be looking down here, but no. Oh, that's one more thing about the Voss, by the way. This is, I guess we could say this is Norway's extreme sports hub. A lot of people gather here to go whitewater kayaking and various kind of paragliding, etc. Right, but then let's see. We could also be here at Skulestammo, which I included in the map. So that actually, could we be up on this road? There's a really serpentine snaky thing. And if we look up the river, yeah, we got a tiny island there, and we got this thing, and then there's that thing over there. That looks like this one. So, we could be on any number of these ones. So we need to figure out which road this is. So there's a dead end going up there. Could we find a name for it? Ooh, oh, thank you. Come on. Vossevangen. It's not that one. So is it one of those? Here we are. It's Vossevangen. I can't for the life of me tell you what it means. The dialects in this area. I did live about an hour away from here. And the dialects here can be challenging, to say the least. Let's see, we were a little further up the road. Let's see, so we got that. That's the Vossevangen intersection, right? And looking right between these two houses here. So there-ish. But yeah, I seem to recall there was a fair bit of map misalignment here, so although at the moment it looks fairly good in terms of houses not being placed in the middle of the road and such. So I think that's pretty good. Let's give that a go. From way this way. Excellent. And another residential area. And let's see, these houses are given the slate roofs. I would say also this kind of sort of very squarish design, and some of the houses suggest the 1940s and 50s, but there are other houses here that kind of suggest the 1920s and 30s, so this is fairly old part of town. Now, okay, so that's a dead end. Blomwagen could either mean Flower Road or someone's surname was Blom. So it's either Blom or Bloom, depending on which word it is. Tvärvägen, okay, a crossroad, and Movägen, the plain road, a plains road. So let's see, could we be done? Yeah, okay, that's a good guess. Right, so it's Tvärvägen and Blomvägen, so we're somewhere on this one. Let's plonk it there for now. Let's see, how many houses to Tvärvägen? That's at 1, 2, and we're on the third one. So there's 1, 2, and we're supposed to be on that one, right? Yeah, so looking perpendicular to the road, like so. We are looking about there, I'd say. Yeah, and if we turn around, we have that thing. Oh, well, these two houses don't quite agree on where they should be, but let's give that a go. 2 meters away. Nice. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I was here when I played the Voss commune map. I remember this road. I don't think I was exactly in this location, but very close to it. Ooh, okay, so we're pretty close to a bend. Now, where was this again? This was Vossevangen, I think. I think it was somewhere up here. Here's Vossevangen, energy. Right, so this is the building we are next to. Now, this is where things get tricky. Let's see, there's something over there. Can I see that slightly long house with a square house at the back? It's got to be that one and that one, right? When I'm looking, now this is taking a chance, but like so. Let's see, looking sort of in the middle of the house above it. So if you place the edge of the map there, then go in a straight northerly line. I don't know that that looks too bad. We're fairly close to the bend here. It starts sort of here. And that can't be more than 10 meters. And there's a fair stretch up there. I'm gonna give that a go. Whew, 5 meters. Nice. Oh, that was rural. What on earth is this doing here? So this is heading northwards, so I'm wondering, this could be like over here, heading towards Skulestam up here. So sort of between the town and its suburb. Let's see. So I got a farm here and the bus stop. And that's a really old farmyard, although they've changed the whole timbers for planks. This is a very standard early 1900s house. Actually, quite a lot of schools were built like that. You would have tiny schools. That is old as dirt. Yeah, I think we're coming up on Skulestam here. Let's see. If we have a look at the map, that could well be this high school. Let's see. Well, doesn't quite match, but I still think that is quite likely. And if it is, well, we got a couple of choices. We could be like he. That's not unlikely, is it? It's either here or here. Let's see. I'm going up to a crossroads, it says. So, oh wait, was this the crossroads? Well, yeah, we're definitely in some farmland here. And, no, here we go. Bavalen. Baval Road, yeah. Okay, so that means we are somewhere here. There are a couple of streams going here. We can possibly make use of that. Or, no, I can't make use of those. And, no, but we are. I wonder if that stream is... I wonder if it might be right on top of the stream. If it's coming down here or here. Because it kind of looks like it. Let's have a look. It probably runs down there. That is quite likely. Okay, and there's... No, wait a minute. There's a stream coming down. We're more or less on top of the stream. I don't really want to place this further down. Yeah, I'll put it there. Nice. And then we got the final... No, come on. That's just unfair. This is just down the road from where we were the round before. Oh, no. Vossevangen again. Ah, that's a shame. Anyways, we're looking at this house just around the corner. So Vossevangen was down here. There we are. And it must be that building there, I reckon. Just gonna check to see if there's a building. Yep. Is there a building here? In your face. So I'm placing it there on the road. Slight map misalignment. Yeah, that should be pretty good. Well, there you see what map misalignment will do. And that's 7 meters off in terms of map layers. I'm just glad that was not the case with these guys when I was measuring over here. So yeah, that is Voss played, and I have to say I was a bit disappointed with that one. Well, not with the game as such, but there was nothing down here. I'm almost tempted to do a second round, but I don't really have the time for it. But anyways, that was Voss played to perfection. Please check in tomorrow for episode 30. Until then, bye bye.